Farmers tasked to be risk takers. Mbale police officers get kills in gender-based violence cases. 14.7 billion shillings COVID relief cash already given out to beneficiaries. In business, chicken sellers in Soroti register for loans. Elsewhere, death toll mounts amidst looting in South Africa's Zuma riots. The news in detail read to you by Jonah Akello. The Soroti Resident City Commissioner John Robert Kaju has tasked farmers to take risks by practicing early cultivation. He says there is no need for waiting for rains to stabilize, but rather farmers should take up the opportunity of the rains that have just started. Adiama further called upon the youth to embrace farming to better their livelihoods.
Now, we have just received the rains. I know amidst the challenges we are having, COVID-19 is a big problem, but hunger is also the other. I seriously advise that we plant right now, let people eat potatoes and plant some cassava and something that they can eat at home. Because it is a big challenge now. We might, for those who may survive Corona, you might lack what to eat. So let us try to do all that it takes to plant crops which are fast maturing, because we are remaining with a few months for rains again to go off.
A total of 15 police officers in Mbale district have been equipped with skills on how to deal with gender-based violence and violence against children cases. The two-day workshop was organized by Police's Child and Family Protection Department, headed by Senior Superintendent Police Maureen Atuhaire. According to Atuhaire, the annual police crime report placed Elgon region as one of the areas with the highest number of cases involving gender violence and violence against children, noting that it's prudent that officers are equipped with skills on how to deal with the cases. They said she said the training will be rolled out throughout the country. Away from that, the Minister for Gender, Betty Amongi, has said a total of 14.7 billion shillings has already been given out to beneficiaries of the COVID-19 relief cash tokens. On Thursday last week, Prime Minister Robina Nabanja officially launched the disbursement of the relief cash as promised by government. While giving an update on the payments, Gender Minister Mongi said at least 38% of the targeted population had received their funds. Mongi said that government had so far received 377,021 names of beneficiaries, and at least 31 out of 42 cities and municipalities had already submitted 100% of the required data. At the end of the program, government aims to reach out to 501,107 households across Kampala metropolitan area, the 11 cities and at least 30 municipalities in the country. So far, according to Amongi, the number of beneficiaries received represents 75.23% of the total targeted beneficiaries in the country.
Business News is brought to you by Euroform.
Odumagogo otoma palisi nuka Euroform. Teteri kwenye no jok o kapake na diosa mapara na walari. Mamedi pasikin, maminyulitoi.
Euroform, sleep better.
Chicken sellers in Soroti Main Market under the Chicken Development Association have registered for loans in Teso Grain Rice Millers Processors Marketers Association, Tegrima. According to the traders, they want loans to improve on their businesses and subsequently better their livelihoods. Meanwhile, Simon Peter Ekwamu, the chairperson of the group, has called upon the political leaders in the region to support the association as one of the ways of boosting the economic standard of the local person.
Business News was brought to you by Euroform. Euroform, sleep better. International news.
Elsewhere, at least 45 people have now died in the violence that has been engulfing parts of South Africa since the jailing of former President Jacob Zuma last week. This includes 10 people killed in a stampede during looting on Monday night at a shopping center in Soweto, the country's biggest township. At most 800 people have been arrested in the unrest that began last Thursday and turned violent over the weekend. The military has now been deployed to help the overstretched police. President Cyril Ramaphosa has called it some of the worst violence witnessed in South Africa since the 1990s, before the end of the apartheid, with fires set, highways blocked and businesses looted in major cities and small towns in KwaZulu-Natal and Gauteng provinces. And that's the news. Up next, announcements. Don't touch your dial.
That was the news on 88.4 FM.
Neighbor knows Mrs. Ali Monorete, voice of Meso.
Are you a graduate with a degree or diploma? Here is an opportunity for you. Mbale Printery wants IT, secretaries, 2 positions, receptionist, 1 position, salespersons, 5 positions, and a supervisor to work with qualifications in relevant fields. Apply to the director on email jshasaya104@gmail.com and attach scanned copies of relevant academic credentials, CV, a passport photo, and national ID by 20th of July 2021. For details, call 0771 453 250. Are you a graduate with a degree or diploma? Here is an opportunity for you. Mbale Printery wants IT, secretaries, 2 positions, receptionist, 1 position, salespersons, 5 positions, and a supervisor to work with qualifications in relevant fields. Apply to the director on email jshashaya104@gmail.com. Jshashaya is JSHASAHYA104@gmail.com and attach scanned copies of relevant academic credentials, CV, a passport photo, and national ID by 20th July 2021. For details, call 0771 453 250. The city clerk, Soroti, wishes to inform all the taxpayers in Soroti City that the city has automated revenue collection system. This therefore serves to inform you that effective 1st of July 2021, all the payments should be made through the system electronically. You are further reminded to pay all outstanding dues, that is to say property tax, ground rent, trading license, occupation permits, local service tax, local hotel tax, all tendered revenue sources, permits, etc. For more information, contact Finance Department, Soroti City, signed by City Clerk, Soroti City. And this brings us to the end of the news and announcements. At 8 a.m., Voice of Taste of the People's Choice, Jonah Osike Akello is my name. Back to RCC, Dolopiko, and Charles. Good morning.
Mami Jeruni, curiosity. Ona yekara ibela karida okukombera kekitire kiti. Enye na sesene betaite la karo research musubila. Oh taite geshila amili milishila okodo situshila. Kuito kwa bishila amili